Hey, MC here. Had a little tease a couple of days ago with what is in this new box. Yes, it's a Smith& Wesson, and it's a performance center. There were a few guesses of revolver. No, they take these. Anyway, throw this in a camera stand and start opening up and show you what comes inside the box. So inside, we get branding, a QR code, register your stuff, nice zip seal bag with a Smith & Wesson logo on it. See what's in here. Looks like Performance Center. And this is already open. It is a cleaning kit. It's got a nice little dowel, stainless steel T-handle, some cleaning cloths, and different plastic plungers and wire brushes. Not bad. In here we have the tool. This one is the M&P Shield Plus Performance Center with the, get it in the sunlight, built-in compensator. Chamber's clear, no magazine in it, so totally safe. It does have the tritium sight on the front, so we'll charge that up in the sunshine a little bit. See if we can see that thing actually glowing or not. Probably not. Anyways, yeah, that's supposed to glow in the dark. Not a lot of good it'll do in the dark because you have nothing in the back here for a reference, for alignment. So now you see it, now you don't, now you see it, maybe you're in line. Anyways, this is a single action, which means to pull the trigger, we're going to have to cycle the action again to pull the trigger the second time. So it is, I believe, striker fired. Seen my Shield Plus in another video we did a couple of days ago at the range, just doing some training, and was shooting a relative's pistol. He's got the 365 with the compensator built in, and I did like how that was performing. Boy, I got absolutely terrible lighting here, don't I? Hey, there we go. We can see that a little better. Anyway, ambidextrous safety, so if you did want to flip that around, you can. Otherwise, or ambidextrous magazine release. No safety on this. Your safety is, of course, your trigger. And also in the box, we've got the price, more propaganda, we're the best, count on us. Smith & Wesson stickers, California warnings, warning, do not go to California. I made that up. Smith & Wesson didn't. And then, of course, your instruction manual. We all know about instructions. Oh, hey, look at this. They offer options. So, position sight. Okay. Let's throw that back in the bag. We'll finish off the box first. So we've got a, 15 round magazine extended, and it's got that super shark skin type grip on that. We've got the 10 round. There is the cable lock. Who doesn't have a box of cable locks? And additionally, we had the 13 round magazine also that came with this thing. So let me clear the table up. I'll see if I can get the lighting a little bit better. All right, a little better lighting on this and a little closer. They've got some pretty aggressive forward grips here. A little ventilation in the front of the slide. Of course, we've got the port in the front of the barrel. It does have the RMR cut back here. One nice thing with this that I like is there's a nice ledge on this rear sight. So if you needed to cock this slide or manipulate this slide with only one hand, You can find a shoe, a box, pretty much anything that is rigid enough. Shove your rear sight against and hammer that slide back if you really, really needed to. Again, that glow-in-the-dark front sight showing up a little bit better with that bright sun shining on it. And for comparison, this is the Shield Plus without the ports. Pretty filthy because, well, haven't cleaned it since the last day at the range. Again, no safety on the rear. You can see the cut in the slide is a little bit different between the Shield Plus and the Shield Plus with the compensation. Close the slides down. Overall length on these things is just the difference of that front compensator. So the new one will be a little bit longer barrel, but we'll see how that handles. And then again, the short model, the first model, it has smooth sights in the rear, less likely to snag. Pretty slim profile. Both these are the same width, same height. It's just one's a little bit longer, a little bit more nose heavy. The same magazine selection, 10 round, 13 round, 15 round. Flush fit with my hands. Yeah, I'm losing a full pinky off the bottom with the 10 rounder. The 13 round, if I really choke my hand up in there, I got most of my pinky on that. 15 round. Yep, I get full purchase. That is gripping nice. So one other fun thing with this is you can install your favorite RMR, or in my case, the RMR you have. This was sold by Tasco under the Optima 2000 name. Battery on the bottom, 4 minute of angle. It is a red dot. There are no on and off controls with this. There is that one, maybe you can see it down in there. That little red dot. Get this centered for you cell phone viewers. Of course, I've got to adjust this. Originally, when I bought this sight back in, I think it was probably 2000, maybe 2001, I had this strapped to the back of my Glock 20. There was a rear sight adapter. You knock your rear sight out of your dovetail, you slid a little adapter into it, you tighten the screws down, and you've got a sight on the back of your pistol. This one, let me grab, of course YouTube doesn't like you showing things. We've got the indents on the base of this thing. And those indents, once we take the screws out of the back of this dust shield, they line up perfectly with the top of this Smith & Wesson. So here we go. We've got that piece. We've got this piece. And what we can't show you is bringing the two pieces together, or the overlords of the tubes of you seem to have fits about, oh, you can't show that. But just like that, through the magic of the pause button, we can get this thing installed. So there's the red dot. Right now it is about perfectly aligned with my front sight. It's a little bit to the left. So I'll get this thing kind of stuck down on some sandbags, get her sighted in 15, 18 yards, somewhere in there. I'll probably either go for the red dot just fuzzing my top front sight, or perhaps I might end up with the dot. I don't know. I'll have to play with that. Normally I want to be able to keep my sights aligned, stay on target with it. And again, this one was from 25 years ago, so the fit and finish, again, we're unloaded still. The fit and finish is a little bit wide on the outside of this. We do sit down nice and low in the back, so co-witnessing is really easy. And a little bit there, you can see just a little reveal around the side. That's not going to bother me much. Most likely not going to snag with any holsters or any gear. Oh, the one downside to this 25-year-old technology is they didn't have shake awake or any of that other stuff. So if you wanted to turn your LED light off, you just simply took your dust cover, put it on, and that put your laser to sleep. Okay, that's great and all until it's dark and you need to shoot this thing. Your laser doesn't know if it's dark because you put the cap on or if it's dark because it's dark. So something to keep in mind, bringing back old dinosaurs from the grave. But hey, affordability. It gets you into the game. Look at that dirty glass. Oh my gosh, Ron Wayne would be just having kittens right now looking at the filth. And this has not even been fired yet. So again, the looks look pretty nice. We'll be able to give this thing a run. We'll get some bench reviews, some live fire tests, and see how this new compensated model performs compared to the non-compensated model. We'll grab a couple of videos, get up nice and close, watch the recoil action as these things cycle to see if there is a noticeable difference in muzzle flip as these things cycle. Again, it's going to make a little bit of a difference on your grip. How are you holding this thing? How are you supporting it? If you've got a good firm grasp on it. Bullet weight will make a difference too. I got to try to get some heavier bullets that are running out at the subsonic range. And then I've got some of the faster, zipperier bullets. So we'll get a little bit of an assortment of these things. I'll get them out on the range. We'll take a shot at my little stuffed cow again, because why not? And I'll probably throw a short out to go along with this too, showing how you can become a felon in 2 easy steps by following the rules the ATF haven't written yet. Rule 1 would be modifying your firearm. So realistically, this is kind of the way it's shipped right out of the box. So by ATF logic, watch this. I just modified my firearm. I changed it. I added something to it. Not modified. Modified. Are they going to put people in prison for that? Good chances. They've put them in prison for selling advertising. Check out Auto Keycard. And then the next thing is you're modifying the firearm when you put ammunition in this, because this is the way this magazine got shipped out from the factory. And there's a lot of states that will write up felonies for a standard capacity 15 round bullet holder, just because it's more than some arbitrary number that some state legislature decided was safe. So by modifying this thing that in some jurisdictions is classified a firearm, by putting loaded munitions in it, you're modifying the way that it's shipped from the factory. So is that going to make you a felon? Well, you never know. Either way, it's all for fun. Stay safe. Know what your target is. Know what's behind your target. And know how to defend yourself and your family so that you can go home and have a good night's sleep to do it all over again in the morning. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, share. Oh, hey, it's a little late in the video, but I'll tag that at the beginning. We want to give a thumbs up and a like to Flashpoint Firearms, Alpine Avenue, M37 in Comstock Park, North Grand Rapids, Michigan area. Great little local dealer. If you're in the West Michigan area, swing on in. Very helpful staff, knowledgeable staff, part of the community.